Have you ever been stopped by a website and asked to identify traffic lights, crosswalks, or buses? Or perhaps simply click a checkbox that says, "I am not a robot." This is called a CAPTCHA. In this video, we are going to explore exactly what these tests are, why websites force us to solve them, and how they protect the internet from malicious activity. First, let's define what this term actually means. CAPTCHA is an acronym. It stands for Completely Automated Public Turing Test to tell computers and humans apart. That is a mouthful, but the concept is simple. It is a challenge-response test used in computing to determine whether the user is human. The goal is to present a problem that is easy for a human brain to solve, but difficult for a computer program. Why do we need to distinguish humans from computers? The internet is crawling with automated scripts known as bots. While some bots are helpful, like search engine crawlers, many are malicious. Bad bots are used to flood sites with spam, guess passwords using brute force attacks, and scrape content. If websites treated every visitor equally, these automated programs would overwhelm servers and ruin the experience for real people. You probably remember the early days of CAPTCHA. These were images of distorted text. The letters were warped, stretched, or covered in digital noise. The idea was that humans are very good at pattern recognition and can decipher the letters despite the distortion. However, computer vision software eventually became too smart. Machines learned to read this text almost as well as humans could, rendering this method largely obsolete. As bots got smarter, the tests had to evolve. This led to the image selection tasks we see often today, like select all squares with bicycles. This relies on context. A computer might identify a wheel, but understanding the concept of a bicycle partially hidden behind a tree is much harder for AI. Interestingly, when you solve these, you are often helping to train machine learning models for things like self-driving cars. The newest generation of bot detection is often invisible. Instead of asking you to solve a puzzle, the system analyzes your behavior in the background. It looks at how you move your mouse, how fast you type, and your navigation patterns. A real human moves a mouse in imperfect, curved lines with varying speeds. A bot tends to move instantly in straight lines. If the system calculates a high, human score, you never even see a checkbox. Now let's look at the 3 main reasons websites use these tools. Number 1 is spam prevention. Imagine a blog with a comment section. A bot can be programmed to post thousands of spam links per minute. Without a CAPTCHA gatekeeper, comment sections, contact forms, and forums would be completely unusable, buried under mountains of junk advertisements. The second major reason is security. Hackers use a technique called credential stuffing, where they take millions of leaked username and password combinations and try them on different websites. A CAPTCHA stops this cold. If a login page detects repeated failed attempts, it triggers a challenge. A bot cannot solve the puzzle, meaning it cannot continue guessing passwords at high speed. The third reason is fairness. We see this with ticket sales or limited edition product launches. Scalpers use bots to buy up inventory in milliseconds, faster than any human can click. By putting a CAPTCHA in the checkout process, the website slows down the transaction. This levels the playing field, giving real fans a fair chance to buy tickets or consoles before they sell out. Of course, CAPTCHAs are not perfect. They introduce friction. It is frustrating to fail a test because you missed a tiny corner of a traffic light. More importantly, they pose significant accessibility challenges. Users with visual impairments often struggle with image puzzles, and the audio alternatives can be difficult to hear or understand. This trade-off between security and usability is a constant battle for web designers. So, what does the future hold? We are moving away from puzzles entirely. The future lies in biometrics and cryptographic tokens. Technologies like Privacy Pass allow your device to prove it is trusted without revealing your identity. If you unlock your phone with Face ID, your browser can tell a website, "This user is human," without you ever needing to click a bus or type a distorted word. To summarize, CAPTCHAs are a necessary evil of the modern web. They are the gatekeepers that stop spam, prevent hackers from brute-forcing accounts, and ensure fairness in online sales. While they have evolved from annoying text puzzles to invisible background analysis, their core purpose remains the same, proving that you are, in fact, not a robot.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.